Back now on Triad today, so glad you could stay with us, and I'm always glad when these two lovely ladies can come and visit. I'm not sure you've been here together that often, but we get them together today. On my immediate right, Tempe Albright is Skills Training Manager for Goodwill Industries in Northwest North Carolina. Next to her, our good buddy Sandy Jolly, who's Coordinator of Veteran Services Program. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tempe, let me start with you. Now, there's always something going on at Goodwill in terms of helping people and training them and helping them to get into the workforce and get back in the workforce. There's something new going on in terms of training classes. What's new?
Well, we got a fairly new training, which is our unarmed security training. And we're always looking for high demand occupations where we can give them the short-term training to get people working.
This would be for unarmed security guards, people that want to be unarmed security guards.
Right.
That's interesting. Now, Sandy, now that ties into the veterans program kind of, because I think some gentlemen were hoping to get on the show sometime with this Mid-Atlantic company. They're both either police or veterans. What is Mid-Atlantic Security, and how are you partnering with them?
Well, we've actually been working with them since the beginning of last summer when they had their first class, and the whole class was veterans. So we try to make sure that all of our veterans that are interested attend the class, because they get state certification to become.
Sure.
Right now, I've got 6 veterans that are working full-time in the security field because of this class.
And they're all, they come out, they're very disciplined and willing to work, and I know you see a lot of the men and women in that situation and can make great security guards too. How has that partnership benefited the training program overall, do you think, being able to team up with the Mid-Atlantic?
It's been great for us, especially with some of our recently transitioned veterans, because they're they're familiar with those skills and what's needed, and they're ready to go.
Ready from the get-go. Tempe, what kind of things does the training provide? Can you give me an example of 1 or 2 things that they might offer that maybe they need to learn to know to be able to be a good unarmed security guard?
Professionalism is a big thing. And also the training itself gives them the license and register with the state, which is a requirement. All unarmed security guards are supposed to get this.
I didn't realize that. I knew
yeah.
if you were armed, it's a different thing. But if you're unarmed, they still have to be cleared and everything, right?
Yes, right.
Is there a big? I'm getting the sense from both of you that there's kind of a big demand for that. Where would we see unarmed security guards that there's such a demand for it? I know we didn't rehearse this or anything. I'm just curious. Why is there a demand? Where would it be?
They're everywhere. They're at the hotels, motels, businesses, Goodwill.
Yeah.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Places where, yeah. And in some cases, people will hire security guards that are armed, and that's a whole different thing. But this is kind of like a whole new industry of having to train. So you saw that there was a niche there, and you stepped in, especially helping the veterans. What or when is the next class? I know I forgot to ask you that. When is it coming up?
Next class is September 18th, and what the person needs to do, we have our placement test every Monday at 12:15. Come in, take the placement test. We'll give out more information. Of course, we are going to do background checks because we need to know about the criminal background check. And, and if there's any question, I just contact Bill or Lester, who are
At
owners.
Mid-Atlantic, yeah. Okay. Now I want to put up the Goodwill NWNC.org website too, so you can get some more general information. Goodwill NWNC.org. Tempe and Sandy, thanks for all you do to help people get back to work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back after this.